Okay, yeah, we're back with more Babylonia. Let's go. No battles. Great. I say that I was complaining some events there's not enough story, and I'm complaining now there's not enough fighting. Oh my, what's wrong with me? I can never decide what to want. Okay, what was the voice? Welcome back, splendid heroes. A new saintless goddess who came back with them. Tell me how it feels to have joined my army. Nobody joined your army, you idiots. I, the wise and farsighted goddess Ishtar, have simply entered into a business partnership with Serwingfilm. You may thank me as Lord of Shill. Just you wait, this one's going to be an amazing master. Listen, I've been through a shit ton of singularities. I've already, what's the term? Chew my teeth on it? No, that's not even close. What the fuck? And until then, I'll bring him back to life, even if he dies or explodes. Wait, you're saying I'm immortal? I can do for anything. Great. There's no need to say who the real winner is here, and when that happens, this is what you'll be screaming. Oh, Ishtar, you truly are the goddess of victory. I'm so very, very ashamed. Guess I'll have to kill myself. I'm not going to die, you fool. I even liberated Enana, and you rest... Fuck's sake. What's wrong? Let me try that again. Fuck. I'm not going to die, you fool. I even liberated Inanna, your resting place. You still haven't repented at all. Of course I haven't. I'm actually really mad. Inanna was mine to begin with. So why'd you steal it? I know I shouldn't have come. Please, both of you, stop. The patron deity appears before us. For a priestess such as myself, there's no greater honor. Let us forget about the damage report from the farmers as well as the other things and celebrate her return. You heard her, Ishtar. The high priestess says so. Can't be bossy around Siduri. She's the most faithful of the Uruks and the ideal priestess. Looks like Ishtar is able to push Siduri around. From the look of things, maybe King Gilgamesh and Ishtar will be able to work together. Well, whatever. We can do rehabilitating you later. We have more pressing issues. Pressing issues? You mean the gods of the jungle? That's right. Now that we know Gorgon is an incarnation of Tiamat, we have put a powerful weapon at our disposal that we can use against her. The axe of the god Marduk, who ripped open Tiamat's throat, is still kept within Eridu. This axe will be the key to defeating Gorgon. Eridu, first city in Sumerian mythology where the divine right to rule was given. But now it's covered in jungle, I see, so that's why. I told you, there's an order to which to defeat the goddesses. First this turn, then the one to the south, then the one in the north. So how about it, Ishtar? I bet you know who the gods of the jungle really is. Many of heroes like someone so far have gone into the jungle trying to learn exactly that. None have returned. Only a very powerful divine spirit can lead such servants. It's not Dagmar Warrior? Good, so it's not Dagmar Warrior. Well, I guess it's ignored then. Personally, I believe. After all, if she were the one between goddesses, I have no idea how we deal with her. I'm curious about Dagmar Warrior, but talk about her later. So, what is the name of the true goddess of the jungle? Well, I guess I could tell you that. The goddess that holds dominion over the south is the winged snake. A fellow goddess of Venus and the great bird and sun, the wind of Mesoamerica, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl? The blonde-red king of the Mayans, the Toltec sun god? That demi-earth's caliber, he might be even more powerful than Gorgon. Wait, wasn't Quetzalcoatl male anyways? Why'd she a goddess? Oh, that's right, humans wouldn't know. The place you call Mexico, the region of Mesoamerica, that is, has a very different mythology. The gods are said to be not from this planet, but to have come from the sky. When an asteroid collided with Earth, something that came with it survived and affected the plants. Eventually it became a microscopic organism that changed the local animals into gods and built that area's civilization. The deities of Mesoamerica moved from one human to another. One of those wrestlers was probably a female. Okay, so that's how they explained making it a waifu. Thank you for that incredible information, guys. There's so much about Earth we don't know. Quetzalcoatl, huh? What's human history incinerator? I can't see the future of this Mesoamerica you talk about. Dr. Roman, gather information on this goddess. I know nothing of any deities who are able to come back to life in the AD era. Yeah, if I remember right, like, people are always so Aztec is like an ancient civilization, like when they're inspired by it. But if I remember right, Aztec, Incan, and Mayan empires were only like 500 years old, if I remember right. It's really, really recent. Master, I felt like an earthquake just now. Forgive me, my king. An urgent message from the south gate of Uruk. The south gate has been annihilated and requesting reinforcements. An enemy attack! We're ready to look out, Steward. How can I miss a horde of demonic beasts? They say it's a single enemy. A woman called herself Quetzalcoatl has destroyed the gate with her bare hands and into the roof. He's heading straight for the ziggurat. Ah, fuck. Quetzalcoatl's a rider, if I remember right. Yeah, it is a rider. Perfect. Might as well have you. Let's see. Sure. Oh god, maybe the death can come off once. Get the citizens out of here now. She's coming, she's charging in. Spearmen form up in 3 rows. The 10 soldiers won't hold, attack with 30. You in the rear, press forward. We're going to force them back with everything we have. Oh, we're putting that into your killing spree right here. You got spirit, but this isn't a tag team match, no. I said one at a time, no, now the kids can't wait their turn. What to do? I know, it's something you're pretty cool off, okay? I think I've said this before, and I will say this again. The fact that Quetzalcoatl was made to speak Spanish is kind of fucked up, considering the Spaniards destroyed the Aztecs. That, you know, the empire who worshipped her. It's really fucked up. Like, it would make more sense if she spoke Nahuatl, right? Like, seriously, it's really, really weird. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that's an equivalent of it. It's, fuck. Let me think. It's like if, say, Zeus, it's like if, say, in ancient Greece, like, say if it was, say, say if it was destroyed by, I don't know, Genghis Khan somehow. Ignore the timeline. And so after, say, like, it was destroyed by Genghis Khan and everything, Zeus started speaking Mongolian. For no real reason. It's not like it was forced to. It can speak any language. It can still speak Greek. It's just that he decided to speak Mongolian. It's that kind of fucked up. Impossible. Starting soldiers is about my toys. Oh no, that's too high. Stored them too high. They're gonna know. Oh my, you care about Blanca. You also care about landing. You don't be tough to the luchadors like that, you know. Lucha blades a point for both the attacker and defender to nimbly break the fall. You got that? Oh god, it just doesn't seem right. Before you learn any techniques to defeat others, you must learn to protect yourselves. If you can't do that, you're no match for me, no matter how many of you there are. God. No, retreat. Everyone retreat with no match for her. Wait for the warriors until then. Until then, we'll do as you request. You said you won't complain to go off one-on-one, yes? Well, try to pin me for a 3 count, yes? We've arrived on Route 7 Market. I can't go to my sword agree. Over there, oh, look out! Oh, how unfortunate, you're so tiny. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Oh, for some reason you came diving and spread eagles? I don't matter, soldier, get out of here, hurry! Yeah! Whoa! I can't even bother with that. What an amazing aerial attack, it gives you 40 points, yes? But you stole my opponent's sword, yes? That match wasn't decided yet, no? Interfering in a luchador match against the rules. So that means... we're coming from below. It's lifting us up. The penalty will be my 100-meter ring out toss. Adios. Oh, I got the teeth, you know. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, hey, I'm alive. Anna, nice catch. Her in retreat will take care of the rest. Yes, thank you. We'll leave it to you, cutie. Visiting against the rules for someone to show up and catch a falling luchador. I think it is, but if the audience loves it, I guess it's okay. After all, we don't fight to kill our opponents, we fight to get personal people. Anyway, so here are my next opponents. Good, got some tests. I'll fight each and every one of you till your heart gives out. So that's for the Mesoamerican god Quetzalcoatl. He scares me now, so I've never experienced anything like this before. He doesn't even have any snake plates, it's weird. Do you think because he's the feathered serpent that he would have some snake plates? I guess not. He's laughing like he's having a great time, a laugh with no hatred or animosity. Yet he isn't hesitating to kill, it's insane, I don't know what to do. Indeed, we've never seen anything like her before. He's killing people. Talk later, Sukumin. Your enemy is the highest ranked divine spirit there is, a true goddess. He's not like Gorgon who uses the Holy Grail to become a goddess, nor shoot a servant like Ishtar. Everyone proceed with the utmost caution. Staying armed is more important than defeating her. Well, actually, technically, wouldn't she be a pseudo-servant because we mentioned a little while ago that the Mesoamerican gods inhabit human vessels. So, she technically would be a pseudo-servant, right? Or perhaps a demi-servant like Mash? Strange.
よし、戦いだ。苦手だけど全力でいこうか。お任せ、夢のように片付けよう。
お任せよ。背中を押せ。
そうだ。
どこだ。
いいわ、お姉さん頑張楽しみましょう。
まさか。
Wait, what's that buff we got? Not for damage from good alignment enemies increase attack by half for found an evil alignment enemies. Okay, please tell me he's at least neutral.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。お望みのままに。そうだ。
どこだ。
Oh yeah, he is. Oh,
いいとも。
エラン、背中を押せ。どこだ。では死ねい。
トン。あれ。楽しみましょう。
Wait, it's... Okay, no, I thought stun was the other one.
王の話をするとしよう。何？さあ、星の宇宙、物見の見て、楽園の話から君に聞かせよう。君たちの物語は祝福に満ちていると。罪なき者のに通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
どこだ。
いいわ、お姉さん頑張れ。
あの金の音が聞こえる。身を出せ。
Okay, yeah, so...
受けを信託は下る。どこだ。 聞くがよい。万象は汝の名を指し示した。国士のか首を断つか。
止め水死だ。
では死ねい。
Do not take chances.
あの金の音が聞こ
いいとも。
える。受け負う。
そう
だ。どこだ。
あなたには高さが足りません。私は蛇。私は炎。 シュークワトルチャレアディオスルード。
退散。
トウ
信仰なき者に生きる世界
They
なし
get to kill with them, huh? Okay. Oh no, not one of the question marks, no. Berserker? Sure. Our attacks aren't doing anything. It seems like she possesses some kind of special skill. Oh, you guys servants. Then is that cutie over there the master from elsewhere? Indeed, that's servant from a command, the last master of humanity. I know it's late, but I'd like to confirm you're Quetzalcoatl from the Two Gods Alliance. What does that mean? Another big sister came all the way from Mesoamerica to destroy Uruko Fiddle, yes? Okay, well, something confusing me about that. Like, if we're going by age, right? Like, shouldn't she technically be the middle one? Middle sister there, despite her larger size. Like, larger height. Like, because, like I said, Aztec civilization, empire was only, and civilization was only like 500 years old. So, she should be like really young. Like, seriously. Like, if we're going like that, if it technically is probably the oldest, since he's from, Mesopotamian mythology, Gorgon would be the middle because he's from ancient Greek. Like, you know, classic Greek. And, yeah. Quetzalcoatl will be the youngest because he's from Aztec mythology. Destroy Rico middle. Why did you climb up like that? It shouldn't be a difficult question. You Master Caldera, my type, so just a bit surprised, yes? Listen, Quetzalcoatl, I'm already married, okay? Discipline, righteous, and earnest. It hits all my buttons so much, yes, you deserve a penalty. If Serpent Film will marry me, I don't mind being on your side. No. The answer is no. Mary? What did you just say? This ghost is winning anything I could imagine. The story's getting complicated now. Hey, no, after all, that would be a bit childish. Goddesses, but childish. Now, why destroy Rook? I'll at least answer that question. It's because you're all called over my mother to kill humans. It's a purpose here and we can't change it, so that's what we'll do. But how do I do so is up to me. Now, are we born just to drop the sun and burn everything? No. Oh, God, imagine. Yes, I want to have fun, so I don't want to fight off of hatred, so I decided that no matter who I'm against, I'll kill them one by one, and that's how I eradicate humanity, yes? Seriously, a fist fight? Yes. Religion wrestling? See, so I won't use my authority as the gods, because that tires me out, yes? Objection, great gods Quetzalcoatl. I'd like to point out, use your authority in our battle. Yeah, it's cheating. Well, technically, we cheated too. I'm cheating? Being sworn by younger masters at first makes me blush. But you need a trial like this. Just going easy won't help anyone grow. That's how you learn. Yes, humans are like that, yes? Since you want to find our weakness during the fight, but no matter what we do, that divinity is... Oh, relax. See, I'm going back soon, yes? I only fight 100 people a day, and more than that, I start forgetting my opponents. I wouldn't want to make fighting a chore, no, that much so always be of the highest quality. So everyone, adios. We'll be back tomorrow at dawn to kill another 100 of you. I mean, it's a simple weakness. All you need is a chopper to the head. Quetzalcoatl was disappearing into the jungle, riding a pterosaur that flew by. I fucking love what they did in the anime, specifically Quetzalcoatlus. Clever. Are you safe now? No, I see another servant approaching. This is magical energy. Haga! Hell yeah! Oof oof oof, jeez, Goku works Jaguar so hard. That important warriors he knocked out. Why is he making best friend Ferran do this? Fuck's sake. The ludicrous hooded guys. Mystery 7. Jaguar warrior. Oh god. How you two doing? Hey guys, it's been a while, but hold on a sec. I'm working right now. What? Jaguar is stacking the fallen soldiers one after another onto a cargo sled. She's going to take them away. Master, you can stop her. Yeah, stop right there, Jaguar Warrior. I knew something was pouncing around in the background. Well, stop and leave the goods, I will not. No, that's not how the world works. Reality is hard, you know. Cuckoo and Zeus can still hold the back as he punches me. So what do you really think a cold-blooded bird will forget to sign bodyguards for a mission this important? Oh, I guess you did. So the forest for a red, so that cherry pick will protect me. To be my great Jaguar underlings. Well, look at those sturdy Jaguar underlings, boys and girls without any balls tonight. Well, I'm going home and drinking the tequila sunset. We'll eat a crocodile and dress to you guys. A crocodile tastes decent, but like most meats, apparently tastes like chicken. Jaguar warriors are attacking. Master the orders. I wonder what they look like, because they don't have the models for Jaguars.
渚の第六天魔王
Oh, yeah,
オン
where's
ステージ
Jaguar?
じゃ
That's an idiot.
これでどうか。
お任せ。夢のように探
燃え尽きるほど本能
いいでしょ
してお望みのままに。
せい。
何
マスター、申し訳。
お任せ。夢のように
それ Thank you
そう
乗ってきたの
Oh god, this realized the axe cut me through the fucking ground.
お望みのままに。
Ah,
そう
they're not
どう
about
だ
Wait, I wasted my fucking master skill. I swear, it always happens.
それじゃ
お望みのままに。そう
乗ってきたの
God, imagine if you don't want to go back to Mesopotamia. It would be crazy. Alright, the speed of Mesopotamia, I don't know if I told you this, but I remember hearing from this that, word Iraq is actually only the modern conjunction of the word root. So it's literally just technically the same name, just shifted over the millennia. So technically, if say Mesopotamia and it still existed and in like its state, as like an empire, and like Uruk was still like a functioning city, for instance, it would probably be called Iraq.
お望みのままに。
それじゃ Thank you
お望みのままに。
Some Europe.
Get to
そう
乗ってきたののば
Oh my berserkers, the strongest
Eat
fuck
them.
for a life reason kill him.
それじゃ
何こっちのが得意でね。
のば
No. Fuck.
Thank you
王の話をするとしよう。
それじゃ
星の宇宙の物見の見て楽園の星から君に聞かせよう。君たちの物語は祝福に満ちていると罪なき者のに通るのにガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
乗ってきた
There we go, got healed up.
のわしのビートが有頂天燃え尽きるほど本能是非もないね
三界神仏怪人と期せ我こそ第六天魔王覇者織田信長。信長とロックンロール。ゲッチュー。わし必殺の極意派。
お任せ。夢のように形していいとお望みのままに。そうだ。どうぞ。
やばっ。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
わしのビートが有頂天。センキュー。待たせたな。イエイ。三界神仏怪人と期せ我こそ第六天魔王覇者織田信長。信長とロックンロール。わし必殺の極意派。
お望みのままに。
イエイ。センキュー。それじゃ
100 quid on 2.
わし必殺の極意派。天地に轟け我が魂のロックンロール。
Oh, did not. Nobu never ceases to, please. To maze. Yes.
しまっていた冬物ふと
We should be good after this one. Nice, wrap up. Well, this isn't altogether new problem. I think Quetzalcoatl will become barging in herself. What a nuisance if she keeps tearing up the city now to fight morale on the demonic front. The craftsmen and soldiers have left the Sun Market. At this rate, the king's little side project will... Side project? King Little Mesh, what are you making? No, nothing. Sidori, must be something. Oh, I mistook it. Sidori, well, she be something killjoy. What's the point of making a secret weapon if it's not being kept a secret? Oh, this is not because of that insane goddess, just cause he's one of yours. Make yourself useful, do something about her. Hey, she's not one of mine, she's from a completely different culture. Yep, really? You think so? We're totally different, there aren't that many muscle-headed goddesses like her. Well, there's no denying that she's a nuisance. Like the way she picks fights with humans one by one, she's got a weird idea of eradicating humanity, but I guess she'd call it integrity. And if she's coming to more, that means she intends on killing 100 people every day. It's exactly one of the soldiers still victims. Corpses were carried off, so we can't even bury them. Even if we wanted to fight, there are no maps for her. Don't you have a plan of some sort, Dr. Roman? You're asking me? You guys have Merlin over there. Use that clairvoyance or whatever and take a peek at what Quetzalcoatl was doing. I would like to do that, but I can't ever use my clairvoyance. I'm using my magical energy for other things right now. Ah, yes, plot. Well, anyway, so definitely pick up on it if I observe her. There's plenty of mentors shown. God says don't respond well to being peeked on. This is my right-ish car. Yeah, I kill him. I use my authority, my double patches of everything I have, and blast whoever the peeper is to oblivion. See, I don't want to piss her off like that, I don't, and that's why I'm using the Tenji's clairvoyance to check out on Quetzalcoatl. I see, I wish you told me earlier that you were restricting your clairvoyance. No wonder something seemed a bit off about you, Merlin. You had already done everything you could. I'm glad you understand, Zerwani Archibald. What is your proposal? Alright, I should give my opinion as Purveyor's Operations Commander. Currently, there's no way to intercept Quetzalcoatl. That said, we aren't in condition to leave her alone. Which means you have to get proactive. We have to strike at Quetzalcoatl's home base. Originally, Quetzalcoatl was a goddess that had absolutely nothing to do with Sumeria. So how is she demonstrating such heightened divinity and authority? It must be because a temple dedicated to her worship was built somewhere. The other day, when Servant went to investigate Ur, there was a particularly strong magical energy response coming from the south. Even in a jungle full of mana, the response was so strong you knew it was special. That must be Eridu, the city that King Gilgamesh was talking about. If Quetzalcoatl was occupying that city, we can assume that he has created a temple and a name there. To establish the temple, you need a symbol that represents the deity. Quetzalcoatl is said to possess two treasures, the Jade Sword Mactana and the Sun's Pilgrimage, Pierre del Sol. I don't think that's the original name for it, but sure. Even if those certainly work to establish a place of worship, so... destroying the symbol will remove the temple's power and diminish Quetzalcoatl's divinity. Exactly, Anna. After that, against Quetzalcoatl, there's at least a small chance of victory. I don't know, I was getting close to killing her before I was ripped away. And when this shows help, we'd be more than a match for her. Oh, you're lying on me. I didn't want to fight other goddesses, but if it's Serpent Toad's request, I have no choice. Of course, if it was certain useless king action, I'd just back myself still and refused. He totally sees through her. There's no way Ashore can win this one. I guess it's settled then. Serpent Toad, I have a new mission for you. I authorize the second stage of a goddess extermination plan. Go to the jungle and head to Eridu. Then, if he catches Quetzalcoatl, and also recover the divine tools stored in Eridu. Retrieve Marduk's axe, the weapon that killed the goddess Tiamat. 2 days to retrieve Eridu, 4 days round trip. Hurry, as soon as you return, we'll start preparations for the battle with Gorgon. Here's Gorgon's arrival, 6. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, that's good enough for the day. I got an entire quest complete. Let me see. Okay, I'll leave those 5 tomorrow. Anyways, as usual, stay safe out there. Be good. See ya. Bye.